And we are back on the pod. Welcome guys to episode 25. Yes, episode 25 na tayo. And today I want to talk about how hard it is to win multiple or consecutive championships. Wherever league you are, um, amateurs, pros, super hirap mag-champion ng consecutive. And yes, dahil nasabi ka, I'm gonna bring up the 5-peat era namin, how hard it was to win those championships. Number one, to win a championship, like even just one championship, sobrang hirap. Kasi even if you have the strongest team, the strongest players, di ba? The strongest lineup, doesn't guarantee you that you will win a championship. Number one, pwedeng walang chemistry. Number two, minsan malas, may na-injure yung best player. Na-injure towards the end. Not enough time to adjust, di ba? So, a lot of factors comes into play. I'm talking about college kasi itong segment, pwedeng biglang bumagsak, di ba? Sa pro, same, di ba? Your best player gets injured in the eliminations or in the semis, pilay ka kaagad. Hirap makabawi. So, naisip ko lang to talk about this kasi even just winning back-to-back championship is hard. In the pros, may natitrade, di ba? May na-injure. Pero usually sa pros, ang bilis ng ikot ng tao. Not usually every season, iba yung composition mo. Whether it's in PBA, especially sa NBA. Grabe mag-shuffle ng tao sa NBA. Grabe yung changing of the guards. Ang bilis nilang sign ng mga younger guns, tapos ang bilis rin nilang magtanggal ng mga older players kahit konting-konti na lang yung mga Taj Gibson, di ba? Udonis Haslem. So, konting-konti yung mga gano'n na role players na matatanda. Piling-pili. Hindi kagaya dito, mas marami pa nga dito sa PBA. Parang every team may mga tig-tatlo yan, tiga-apat na older guys who plays a role sa NBA. They give chance to younger kids, to potential. They draft a lot of, they base it on potential rather than readiness. So, ang hirap talaga manalo ng consecutive championships. I'll go back first sa, excuse me, I'll go back first dun sa 5-peat era. I won 4 of the 5. When we won that 4 of the 5, um, the first one was hard, it was Lasal. The second one was UE. Umabot pala kaming game 3. The third one was, I think I mentioned it, yung 3-peat was the hardest and parang nobody expected it. Even, to be honest ako rin, I didn't really expect that we're gonna win that one. I wanted to. We tried our best and we did to win the championship. Pero alam mo yung may years na hindi ka sure kung magcha-champion talaga or even papasok ng finals. It was that year. The first one medyo same kasi Lasal was there, contender for the longest time, won championships for the longest time, so mahirap rin. Pero yung three-peat, because the guys like Jai, Raba, Nonoy left, tapos talagang butas na butas, they didn't know who was gonna be the best player in the team. Also, it was, si Ryan came in out of shape, pero super clutch as always. We saw that. We saw how that championship ended. So, the three-peat was tinawid lang namin. It was the bridge for the 5-peat, not because it was the third one, but because it was the hardest one. Because no one really expected us to win that one. So, yung three-peat was the hardest. To win that one, 3 consecutive. And the third one, nawala yung mga star players namin, was special. I think it was the favorite rin ng marami. Every game, iba yung best player. Finals, we played against a stacked team in FEU. Most of them went to the PBA. Most of them stayed a few years talaga sa PBA. Some are still playing now. Ganong kalakas yung FEU team na yun. And it's hard to win 3. The fourth and the fifth, the fourth was easy, to be honest. Before hindi ako nakakatulog pag Lasal games. After nung 4-peat, my last year, medyo madali na. Parang before Lasal games, I think parang cycle eh. Ngayon Lasal nasa taas, tayo nasa baba, di ba? So that year, paangat na tayo, Lasal was going down. Hindi ka natakot makalaban Lasal kasi alam mong the next day mananalo. Ngayon naman baliktad. I think gano'n naman na-feel ng Lasal now. Di ba? Na sila naman yung nasa taas ulit. I think when they play against us, parang medyo kaya to. Ganun yung na-feel nila last year. Last season. So that season was for me was the easiest. I'm not sure, I wasn't there in the 5-peat era because I think everyone was locked in. Kiefer came in and Greg came in and everyone was locked in talaga nung pang 4-peat. I was the captain ball, hindi ako nahirapan. There were no issues. Talagang laro lang. Natalo lang kami once sa Adamson for the sweep, 13-0. Then we lost the last game. Pero super dali that season. Parang from day one, we came in sa training camp, summer training, going to the season, parang kayang-kaya to. It wasn't that easy. First game namin Adamson was close fight also. Last game against Adamson, talo sa eliminations. Finals was, we won in 2 games. So that was easy. The 5-peat naman, sobrang lakas pa rin. Kiefer and Greg was still there. Ryan came back. Ryan wasn't there in the 4-peat, I think. Then Ryan came back. Sobrang solid pa rin nila. A lot of guys stepped up kahit when Kirk, Eman and I left. Wami stepped up. Zag stepped up. Tapos of course, nandun pa rin sila Nico, Greg, Kiefer. So ang dami pa rin. Von also was in the rotation na that year. It's hard to win consecutive kasi lalo na yung 5-peat is number one, you have to make sure na meron kang magandang pipeline. You win one, baka naman lahat one in the next year, lahat rookie. Diba? I think kudos to Coach Norman, Boss Pao, Tita Debbie, MVP for laying out the foundation, diba? Making sure we get the right players, the right players who will come in next year. Sino mo yung nasa Team B? Remember, Nonoy came from Team B, Oping came from Team B, Eman for a while was in Team B. So, maganda yung transition ng players. Pagpasok, saktong-sakto. Walang inggitan. Parang gano'n nangyari. Maganda yung combination of when we got players, tas hindi over-recruiting na magkakaroon ng inggitan, selosan, gano'n. It's perfect lang, saktong-sakto. So, but still, even if you have that perfect lineup, perfect recruitment, hindi pa rin madali dahil kailangan mo rin na swerte na healthy kayo for the whole year, like I mentioned earlier. And we were technically healthy for the 5 years. I think 1 year lang Ryan sat out the 4th championship. Pero all throughout, we were really healthy. Diba? Kudos to the PT and the training our SNC coaches for keeping us in shape and no serious injuries. If I remember correctly, parang wala ata eh. In that stretch, walang star player na talagang na-injure or had to sit out games. So, may halong swerte, yes. But I also believe that most of it was because of the coaches, training staff, and PT, SNC, coaching staff. They manage us very well. They know when to push us, know when to go light in practice and give us a rest day. Hindi sobrang todo na nai-injure lahat ng player. So, I think there was luck, yes, pero most of it because we really worked hard. The coaching staff and the management did a good job talaga. So going back, yun pwedeng magka-injury, di ba? Imagine if sa 4-peat na wala si Greg and walang makastop kay Greg that time, baka hindi kami nanalo. Could have found ways, pero you're not sure. And like nung nandun si Greg, sobrang dali. Same siguro sa 5-peat. Injured si Greg or Kiefer. I think they played against UST. Ganun din. Definitely ibang-iba yung how the game is played. So it comes really with proper recruitment, preparation, sorry, proper recruitment, preparation, and also a bit of luck also, I could say. Na matawid mo yung 5 years. Kahit sa PBA ang hirap, to win like 5. San Miguel did the 5 Pete na all Filipino pero not a Grand Slam. I don't know what's harder. Hirap rin kasi yung 5 na sunod-sunod dahil nag-iiba-iba yung players. The core was the same pero iba-iba. Pag Grand Slam usually same yun kasi one season may dagdag konti so magandang chemistry. Yung 5 Pete ewan ko parang ang hirap. Mahirap rin manalo. Na 5 Pete na all Filipino. Maybe harder siguro kasi 5 sunod-sunod. Tama, 5 ba? 5 ata yung San Miguel. Anyway, let's go back to the UAP. So, ayun yung nafe-feel ko kung bakit mahirap manalo ng kahit back-to-back lang. And now, mas mahirap manalo ngayon ng back-to-back or 3-peat or 4-peat or 5-peat in the UAP. Because the star players leave the school kahit hindi pa sila tapos because of B-League, KBL, tournaments abroad. So, for example, Carl Tamayo, di ba? Carl Tamayo, after winning a championship, had a couple of years to play pa left. Kiambao can play pa next year, umalis, di ba? So, mahirap. Because there's always temptation for those players who will excel to be picked by international teams and they deserve it, di ba? Si Ron J nga left for Korea at second year pa lang. Struggled abroad. Ron J kind of struggled abroad, especially in Japan. But he's playing well again in the PBA now. So, winning that multiple consecutive championships is super, super hard. Kailangan ng swerte rin, like I mentioned earlier. Pero, kailangan maganda talaga yung preparation nyo. Sino yung end? Ay, hirap eh. For sure, you can write down the pipeline kung sino. First year, ito, 2025, I got Austria, 2030 ba? Isusulat mo na kung sino. That guy might be in grade 7 right now. You don't know if that kid from grade 7 can help you in college right away or in grade 8. Maybe si Kiefer lang yung ganun at that time. Diba na, ito sure ako pag college, ito sobrang galing. Diba? Kiefer was the first one ata. Second one, he was in the first year high school. Played in the juniors already. Si Gian Chu ata yung first one. And Kiefer was already helping the team when he was in first year. Hindi lang siya yung ni-line up. Tumutulong talaga sa team. Di ba? Sorry, nag-ganla ako. Yung tayong tea. So, ang hirap nun, di ba? Kasi even if you write down players from 3 years from now, doesn't mean naman napupunta sa inyo yung player eh. You can write down all you want, who players you think you're going to your school. Pero at the last moment, aalis, di ba? For example, Mac Talio was with us the whole summer. He went to Dubai with us. He went to the States with us. Pagbalik galing States, June, opening na ng classes, hindi nag-enroll. Enroll din Lasal, di ba? So, hindi mo alam kung until maka-enroll yan sa'yo kung sa'yo talaga. Pwede nga nagtitraining na nawala. What more yung 3 years from now? I think Kev was also supposed to go to Ateneo. But then Coach Norman went to the PBA, decided to go to Lasal, di ba? Not blaming anyone. It's their choice. Pero sinasabi ko yung pipeline, even if you have that pipeline written down, scouted, talk to the parents, talk to the players, doesn't mean they will go to you until they enroll. And ngayon nga, naka-enroll na sa'yo for 2 years. Lumilipat pa, nag-NC na lang. Ngayon with the 2-year rule, baka mabawasan yung from UAP to UAAP. Pero, di natin alam. Di natin alam. So, again, mahirap. I wanna discuss more about yung first, second, third, fourth, fifth na iwahiwalay na championship for Ateneo. Also, the maybe San Miguel. Pero, I just wanna say sa pod na to na sobrang hirap talaga mag champion consecutively, especially now where players leave. And with injuries, di ba? Hindi mo alam kung ano mangyayari talaga. There are teams na poised to win, pero na-injure talaga yung best player, so nawala. So, that's why I say there's a part of luck also, pero if you're really prepared, I think it would lessen that chance na siguro kung may na-injure ka na player, not hindi star player, role player, pero or someone who contributes, pero dahil you were prepared, niready mo yung bench player, someone stepped up, then gano'n yun, nagawa ng paraan, di ba? Pero yes, it's super hard to win multiple championships. One championship is hard, two is definitely harder, three is harder than two, definitely four is mahirap, five, hirap talaga. So, like I said, we can discuss this more. Gusto ko lang ilabas to dahil napag-usapan to nung isang araw and right now it's gonna be harder. Although Lasal and UP looks like they're gonna be there for a while on top with how they recruit, with the money spent, how they're spending money on the team talaga, and how good the coaches are in, di ba? Credit to them, not just the money. Kahit may money ka, if the coaches are not good, mahirap pa rin manalo. But it helps that you have the money. Malaking bagay yan, lalo na sa college, di ba? If you have power to recruit players, di ba? Power to recruit good players, great players, it would be easier, but it's not a guarantee. So let me end with that. And hope you understand what I said today. Medyo nag-gap lang ako. Pero alam yon, mahirap talaga manalo ng multiple championships in a row or consecutive championships. Peace out.